Oh my goodness, just absolutely demolished that. Second shot here on the first. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. I think we got a right to left break on this one. This one's tracking. And we are starting our round under par, and that's the best way to start your round. Par 5 for our second hole. Best of luck to you. Come on, hold on to that fairway for us. Okay, this one just made it into the first cut of rough. Look at you go. On the green and under regulation, putting for eagle here. Good stuff. Here's a putt for eagle. Going towards that hole. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Okay, this is about 105 yards-ish to the pin. You'll be all right there. All right, this one from 17 feet. It was going pretty hard to the left. Just missing the birdie. All right, not much left here. Okay, let's move on. Currently 3 under par for the day. Let's see what happens here on hole number 4. Bounce right, come on. From here, who knows what could happen, but I'm eager to find out. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. So far, so good. Continuing. Oh, and it doesn't go down. Okay, just a few more inches to go. Nice tap in for the par on this one. And our current leader is up by a stroke on the rest of the field. We got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. This one's looking pretty good. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. Downhill putt, moving right to left. Right by. And now this from 5 feet. And right now you are at 4 under par for the day. And we got a par 3, 6th hole ahead of us. Oh, you almost hold that out. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. And everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead. Careful out there. The wind's blowing right to left. Oh, dear gracious. You just tattooed that one. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep. Well, this one's flying out of the rough. Might be too much. You could take this putt down. You could go to 6 under. Oh, bad break. And this one's just about 6 feet. And after that one, you're at 5 under. Okay, have a good tee shot here on the 8th hole. We have a par 4 ahead of us. Well, that's too bad. The approach is heading a bit to the right. That'll do for the approach. About 17 feet to the cup. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Ah, no good. Okay, this putt's for your par. And as we move to the next, you're leading by a few strokes. Now the par 4 9th. Looking pretty good off the tee. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Hey, I'm liking this. You're Hitting lots of greens, it seems. All right, 8 feet to the cup. Oh, come on. All right, here is a look at our par putt. And 5 under for your score at the moment. See what you can do here on the 10th hole. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. Beautiful swing. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. And second shot on the 10th coming up. Bunker bound. All right, you're hitting out of this bunker. Not only that, but you're plugged. You got a plugged lie, my friend. And if you don't know what that means, it's just very difficult. All righty then, let's grab the putter. 6-foot putt. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. Our leader is 3 strokes above the field right now. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. This one could get to the green, needs some legs. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Second shot here on the 11th. Oh, this has my attention. Still has a chance. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And our leader currently has a 4-stroke advantage on the field. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. This looks like it'll be in the fairway. And this one's around 175 yards out. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Okay, here's a par putt. Leading by a few strokes as we move to the next hole. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. Oh, unfortunately, that won't stick into the fairway. We're in the first cut. And here we go from the rough. Might have too much on it. Okay, we're on the green. All right, this one's around 15 feet. It could be a good one. Nicely done, dropping it in there for the bird. Good stop. A 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. And this one's a par 3 here on the 14th. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. Looks like this goes downhill and to the right. So far, so good. Oh, yeah, well done. Back-to-back birdies. And your score is currently 9 under par. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Yes, that's a good swing. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. Approach shot worked out just fine. All right, here's a 23-footer. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Good luck here. This is for par. Oh, that was almost in. 5 feet left to go. And it looks like our leader is ahead by 3 strokes at the moment. And we got a par 5 here on the 16th. That was an extreme amount of force. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Okay, third shot. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. Yep, I knew you had it in you. Great way to bounce back. Birdieing this one after bogeying the last. Great stuff. And teeing up now on the 17th. And the tee shot's looking decent. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. Oof, right by with the chip. Okay, come on now. Let's coax this one into the hole, save our par, and be happy with ourselves. Let's go. Okay, 9 under is current score. Okay, and now we've arrived at number 18. This one's a par 4. That was powerful. This shot's about 80 yards out. It was a good one. This putt's around 5 feet away. Okay, and the putt dropped. Let's head on over to the 19th hole. And a fantastic 10 under par for you at the end of the day. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and I'll see you next time. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. Par 4, first hole as we start our day today. Let's rip this little ball into the fairway and be on our way. All right, let's make the most of this. Good luck. Okay, second shot here on the first. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. And that putt will drop. Under par currently. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Great swing. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. And that green is well below us. We might need a little less club than normal. Good shot out there. Nicely played. 9 feet to go. Oh my, there's your eagle. And you are currently 13 under par. All right, the third hole is a par 4. Let's do the thing. There we go, that's looking good. And this one's about 100 yards out. I think I'll let your putting do the talking here from way out. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Okay, here we go. This one for the par. And after that hole, you sit at 13 under par. Careful out there, wind's going left to right on this hole. Nice swing, sounded great. That should do nicely. And this putt's around 16 feet out. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh! This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. Just a little bit aggressive there. And tapping in for bogey on this one. Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes as we check the board here. And the 5th hole, we have a par 5. Well done. We've got about 2:15 to go from here. Looks like this one's going left. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. Okay, here's a 5-footer. Great work grabbing the birdie on this hole after bogeying the last. That's some serious resilience. And we are on the 6th hole now. Well, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. Oh my, this might go down. All right, give this one a little tap. Our current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment. Okay, here's the par 4 7th. Oh my goodness, just smashed that one. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. And your approach is heading right at the pin. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. And after that one, you are leading by a couple strokes. And the 8th hole is a par 4. Come on, ball. Hold on to the fairway for us. And that one just barely into the light rough. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Wonderful. Lovely. Now we're putting. Okay, this will save you par. Yikes, that went right by. Just 4 feet left on this one. Okay, 1 stroke off the pace after that hole. Wind blowing left to right on this one. Good job. And this one's about 125 yards out. And 1 stroke off the lead. All right, you're starting this way out to the left. Here we go. This is for par. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And we have a 1-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. And the back 9 of this course starts with a par 5. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. All right, first cut, let's do this. And here's a look for eagle. This one's breaking to the right. It's also downhill. Oh, unfortunate. 4 feet to the cup. And 13 under par is your current score. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. This one's heading a little bit to the left. Okay, on the green safely. 15 feet to the cup from here. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Ooh. And this will be your par putt here. A 1-stroke lead for our leader today. Here we go now on the 12th. Nice swing. Setting up here from the deep stuff. Nice approach. Here's a putt to go down to 14 under par. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh, this one's looking okay. Continues to be online. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that one, you're leading by just 1 stroke. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Looks like you caught the downslope. This could run out. And this one is for the birdie. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. Our leader is 3 strokes above the field right now. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. And this approach shot is just sky high. Oops, that one went bye-bye. And this is your third shot. That's a nice chip, well done. And this is about 4 feet. And after that one, you're just 1 stroke away from the leader. And now the 15th. This one's a par 4. Beauty of a swing there. Okay, green is elevated. Well, that'll play pin high for us. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. And after that hole, it looks like 15 under is where you sit. And the wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. And 200 yards or so to the pin. Careful with this one. This is from way out. Looks like this putt goes downhill to the right. Oh, look at this thing. This really looks good. Oh, come on and drop. Oh, and it doesn't go down. Here we go, tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. All right, next one up is number 17. This one's a par 4. Ouch. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. We're on the green with that one. Well done. 13 feet left to the hole. This putt's good so far. That was amazing. And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. Wind is blowing left to right. Yeah, that'll work. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. Let's go. Kick right. Kick right. Good luck with this. Way out here. Well, this one's on a line. Hey, I'll take that from that distance. And we're done here. All right, we're out of here. You've wound up at 7 under par for the day. Well, that is all she wrote for me. I had an enjoyable time ripping around the links with you today. See you next time. Hello there and welcome to this society event. Today we are going to start with the par 4 first hole. Cork that first drive into the fairway and we'll take it from there. And you're away. Let's have a good one out there today. Nicely done driving that green. You got an eagle putt coming up. 30 feet to go. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Oof. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. And wow, after that hole, sitting at 18 under par. And our leader is so far ahead of the rest of the field in the final round of this event. It's going to be hard to chase this player down, I think. I like that. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. Hopefully this one will stick. And turns out you're just going to stick the green, so good stuff. And from 23 feet away. This one's going to the left. Starting this one out pretty good. Oh, just slides by. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. And nothing wrong with tapping in for birdie. Some windy on this hole. Unlucky. Second shot on the third. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. All right, let's get out of this sand. Okay, here's our bogey putt. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. This one's on a good line. And we're going to go ahead and mark down that one as a bogey. Currently 18 under par. All right, an opportunity to stick this one close here on the par 3 fourth hole. Silky swing. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Here's a putt for 19 feet. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Ooh, right by. And here we go with the par putt. All right, let's head to the next. And the person in the number 1 spot is ahead by 3 strokes currently. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. I think this one's fairway bound. Okay, about 225 to the pin from here. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. And this putt's around 11 feet out. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. Wow, amazing. And the person in first place has a 4-stroke lead at the moment. We've made it to the 6th hole. Oh man, this one's heading to the sand. A little wayward on the approach, that's all right though. Okay, from the sand to the green, I like this progression. About 6 feet to go here. And it looks like our leader is ahead by 3 strokes at the moment. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. This one should be in the fairway. Oh yeah, catching that downslope, that'll give you a few extra yards. And we're about 135 to the pin. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Oh, chip was close. That chip was pretty close. Okay, you've got this one for par. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. There you go. That'll do nicely. That's for par. Just 3 strokes off the lead after that hole. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Looking fine from the tee here. Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. Let's see what happens here. 32 feet away. This putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. Almost. And this one for par. Short putt here, but it does move right to left. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And our leader currently has a 4-stroke advantage on the field. And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4. Well, this one's looking good. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. And 4 strokes back. This putt's about 6 feet. And as we check the leaderboards, you're 4 strokes back after that hole. And here we go with the 10th hole. It's a par 5. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. Maybe this one I'll kick to the left. And this one is from way, way out. Looks like a right to left break. Looks like he got a line on this. Still looking good. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And as we look at the leaderboard, the current leader is leading by a stroke. And wind's blowing out there, right to left. Just a pure swing. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. Okay, next hole coming up. And just a couple strokes back from the leader after that hole. Teeing it up now on the 12th. No good. Well, that's too bad. I'm pretty sure you weren't planning on that. That's okay. And we are out of there. Let's putt. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. Our current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. Fairway slopes away from us up around the landing area. There we go. Nice contact on that one. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Safely on the green. Here's a 17-foot putt. Careful with this one, going downhill to the right. Oh! All right, let's sink this one for par. And 3 strokes away from our leader after that hole. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 14th. And here we go, this one for birdie. This one's going left to right, pretty hard. Ooh, that's too bad. All right, let's go. This one for the par. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. And after that one, you're 5 under par. And now the par 4, 15th. We'll get it back. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. Oh, missed the green on that one. Oh my goodness, you almost hold it. All right, 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops. Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes as we check the board here. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Ooh, off the downslope. Watch this one run. All right, we'll take that. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. Here we have a 17-foot putt. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh, almost in there. This one's a short 3-foot putt. All right, that putt'll go. And the person in first place has a 4-stroke lead at the moment. Okay, now on to the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. And this one's about 135 yards from the pin. Nice shot. That'll do. This one's from around 21 feet. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's braking a little to the right. And this one for par. And after that one, you're at 6 under. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Time for our second shot here on number 18. Well done on that shot. You're on the green, nowhere near the hole, but that's nitpicking at this point. And for a final score of 65 here today. Seven-foot putt here. And I got lost in that. Your round's over already. I thought we just started. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon.